Hi, this is Brandon Sloy from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about exercise called the dual cable lateral raise. This is a great variation on your standard lateral raise that you use with dumbbells. We're just going to use cables. I will say you will need a nice cable machine to be able to do this variation of the exercise. The free motion one works great, so if you haven't had access to this, awesome. It's going to be great because you're going to be able to cross the cables. If you're not able to do this, you can probably get away with like a band hack by putting bands in the bottom of your power rack and doing them. You could give that a shot. But this cable option, if you're able to do this, is fantastic. So we're going to start off with the cables down in the bottom position, and I've got them in. That way I don't want them like super far away from me. I want to be able to create some tension, but I don't want them too far away, just because I don't want to run out of cable or have them really crossing each other and taking up a lot of space. Basically this position here, it works great. I'm able to fit inside them. I've also got D handles on the bottoms of each one of them, so that I have them in each hand. What you're going to do then, the left one's going to go in your right hand, right one's going to go in your left. Very simple. Basically you're going to make an X with them and then get some tension on them. And since I have them set low enough, as soon as I stand up, I've already got tension. I'm pretty short, so you're probably not going to have a problem with this. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to keep my ribs down and I'm going to perform a standard lateral raise. But the great thing about this variation is I already have tension on my shoulders from the cable pulling. The dumbbells wouldn't provide that. So you're going to get more time under tension and more stress to the musculature from this variation just by itself. Then as I go to lateral raise, I want to make sure that my elbows stay relatively bent. I'm going to try to reach as far away as I can from myself. So it's not about just coming up. I want to reach up and away, and that's going to keep more of the stress on my shoulders rather than basically trying to shrug up. After I get here, I'm going to try to stay good and long to keep that tension on the shoulders. And as I come down, I'm also going to control it and then just repeat. So here, ribs down, chest is still tall, reach far away, back down. Just like that. Okay. Certainly you could switch them up. You know, I had one in front of the other. You can definitely do that on the other set or halfway through. That's personal preference. I've really not noticed that much of a difference in terms of how I feel the exercise, but if you're one of those people that's really anal about something like that, by all means do that. When it comes to programming an exercise like this, the time under tension's more. So I really think if you're going to be around 10 to 15 reps per set, that's a great place to be. If you want to crank the reps and really get the volume up, by all means, you can do 20 or so. Anywhere, again, from probably 2 to 5 sets, depending on how many reps you're doing. But because the muscle or the shoulders definitely usually can recover from higher volume and higher frequency, by all means, it's a great way to mix up your lateral raise variations. Because again, I just don't think there's a whole lot of options out there. You usually just see people doing dumbbells and that's it. You don't really think about how you can use cables and bands to your advantage. This one I definitely think is one of my favorites. I love the way it feels, and again, it just mixes things up for you. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.